Hello. I'm watching a Hallmark movie. And it's called, I never think about like figuring out what it's called before I start talking to you guys because I'm really not that smart. Baby, it's cold outside. So, first question is, um, in the movie, they show her house and it's covered in snow. So, this is supposed to be a spring movie, but it's covered in snow. So, curious choice for a movie theme. And then, but then I don't know. Maybe they do just throw in some because the spring thing is kind of long before we get to like summer stuff. So I don't know. Maybe they run out of spring ideas. I don't know why Hallmark does anything it does because I've been hearing a lot of talk that I don't pay attention because uh, you know, am at work during the weekdays and things and like have plenty of stuff on my DVR to watch. So it's not really affecting my life, but at the same time I keep hearing that they're like running sitcoms like all day, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or some shit like that. I don't know if they changed it, but it is rather annoying because if I was looking for something to watch on my Sling, I would like to scroll back and then like this is me scroll back and like find a movie to watch, and if all I see is Golden Girls and Frasier and I think they're bringing Last Man Standing to the channel and Reba. That'd be really fucking annoying. But anyway, so this is in the winter apparently, and so her boss says, "Hey, we're gonna start." She works at a travel agency that does tropical vacations, and then her boss says we're gonna start doing cold vacations. And so here, I want you to go and check this place out, the Ice Hotel. And she's like, I have a tropical cruise booked with my family. And the lady was like, you don't want to be in it, huh? And the lady was like, her boss was like, well, we're gonna, look for somebody to head up this division. So I suggest you go ahead and go on this trip and cancel your cruise or put your cruise on hold. I'd be like, bitch, please, I'm going on my cruise. You don't put a cruise on hold. You put a weekend getaway to someplace on hold. You don't put like a cruise on hold that you booked months ago with your family. Ridiculous. Why wouldn't they just like make her ice hotel reservation for like another time or something? I mean, maybe it's really hard to get reservations at the ice hotel. Anyway, I just find that illogical and annoying. But I'm looking forward to this because I do like Steve Lund. He was in that movie with Taylor Cole, and it was a Christmas movie. I think it just came out last year. Of course, I don't remember the name of it, but I enjoyed that one. Where they had to go around looking for things. It was like a scavenger hunt mystery, go find things sort of thing. I won't tell you. Anyway, I was going to say. Anyway, okay. It was really cute. And then I like this girl. She was in. I literally just looked it up. Oh my god. I need some more coffee. I like her from some other movie. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. Oh, it had from Friend to Fiance, I think it was, with Ryan Pavey. Love him. All right, I'm going to watch this and see how it is. Okay, bye. Okay, I'm back. I'm confused. She is checking into the hotel, and at first I thought there were two people up at the. Now, the nice thing about this is that it has to actually be being filmed. It actually has to have been filmed um, at the ice hotel, like probably the ice hotel in Sweden, I would think, because I googled like where the ice hotel was, and like the front of it looks similar. So I would not think they would build a gigantic set in Canada rather than fly them to the actual ice hotel. So she goes to check in, and I thought there were like two people at the front desk because one guy is clearly there, excuse me, to check in. And she just goes and starts talking. And then he goes, oh, and I'm checking in too. And then the lady was like, oh, sorry. Basically, I have to deal with this guy because he was ahead of you. It was such a weird exchange. But then, weirder than that, he's speaking in an American accent to the lady at the front desk who was in a movie recently with the You're Baking Me Crazy lady and another guy, and something about Fit for a Prince. And she played the kind of girlfriend of the prince, who, of course, doesn't wind up being his girlfriend because You're Baking Me Crazy lady does. Um, anyway, he's speaking an American accent to the lady, and then she says, "I'm sorry, I think that I've booked you on vacations and stuff before." And then he's like, and then starts speaking in a French accent. It never explains why he's speaking in an American accent to the front desk. So I'm hoping that we will find out what that's all about, because right now I'm just like, and then her friend just showed up, and she didn't even say. It was the weirdest thing. This guy who I know from the travel agency was just checking in as an American. He's actually a French guy, and it's just anyway. We'll see. I'm still gonna hang out here for a minute. We'll see. Okay, they do explain to us why the guy has a French accent, so it's fine. It's not weird, really. They're really asking me to suspend my disbelief on this movie. So the accident prone thing. So we see her in the beginning, like the minute she walks into the ice hotel, she accidentally bumps into a tree that has real icicles on it and hits it and breaks it. So then she just like puts it in her pocket. She bumped into them when they were carrying a cake, like this really fancy cake, which meant then that she had to go and like make the dessert. Uh, she had to go help make those. Um, she got taffy, the lollipop taffy thing in the guy's, like, swung her hand up and it perfectly landed on his hat. The hat of the, not the main guy, but another guy who it turned out to be his favorite hat from, like, Scotland. So, like, it's not his favorite hat that he bought on Amazon that he could just replace, of course. And when she worked at a hotel, her backstory is that she wanted to be a manager of a hotel, but when she was working as a manager of a hotel, it flooded. So now she figures she needs to just be a travel agent for the rest of her life, which is a great gig, but like she's decided that she shouldn't even do this anymore. So this lady at the ice hotel, who you can tell has the hots for the ice hotel guy and doesn't like that he's cozying up to the main character, goes to a Google like website and types in New York hotel incidents so she can find out about the flooding that happened. You're killing me. I've never looked up New York hotel incidents, but I really want to look up New York hotel incidents right now on Google, which I'm literally going to do as soon as I get done talking to you guys, and find out what kind of results I get, because I would think that you would get a lot, including like overdoses or murders or something like that, and not necessarily one that got flooded. I don't know. Anyway, I just thought it was kind of stupid. I'm still hanging in there. It's I don't know. I think I'm more than halfway done. It's definitely not going to be 5 stars. I like Steve Lund. Oh, I'm 3/4 of the way done. So we're going to knock this out right now. Excuse me. Okay, it's over. Um, and it's a Hallmark movie, so they're happily ever after. And I I don't know. I'm going to just have to say, I mean, I watched the whole thing. I got through the whole thing. The leads are, I like them. I just thought it was boring. I just thought it was boring. It, um, I don't know. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to go 2.5 out of 5. I don't think I can give it 3 because I would definitely not want to watch it again or anything. So, um, yeah, and yeah, that's it. I'm looking forward to the next movie. Which but before I say that, still confounded about how this made it onto the spring list. I do know that it does snow in many places throughout spring. I went on vacation in Truckee in the first week of April, and there was still snow everywhere. But I swear I was completely distracted when she was talking to her mom toward the last part of the movie. Because I could swear in the background I saw a decoration that looked like a Christmas tree, and I was so confused. I was like, what is happening? It looked like, I don't know why anybody else would have a gigantic tree similarly shaped to a Christmas tree, but that wasn't a Christmas tree, but then they didn't really show it. It was kind of blurry, but I swear there were two different ones in the house that looked kind of like that. I don't know. Anyway, looking forward to the next one. I've already started watching it, the one with Lacey Chabert and Tyler Hines. Dreamboat. Yeah, that one's going to be, looks like it's going to be sad, and but good, and it's got them in it. I really love them, so we'll see. But this one I'm going to go 2.5. Got nothing else to do. You could put it on. I didn't pay, super close attention to it, but it's definitely not a must watch by any stretch of the imagination. So, anyway, thanks for listening. Bye.